Hello. Today we're going to learn how to put students into a group from our Hapara dashboard. This is a great way to customize the way you can interact with students using Hapara. Not only can you rearrange them by group, but you can share links with groups instead of selecting individual students, and even focus and filter by group. Creating groups allows you to interact with students in a new way. No more mass announcements that apply to only a few. No more creating a large document of resources that only a few students may need. Creating and using groups is a great way to increase communication and customize learning for students. First, we navigate from our dashboard to a class we wish to set up into groups. To create a new group, click on Groups in the upper right corner. Look for the little group of heads. Once there, click on the drop-down arrow and select New Group. Name the group, perhaps using generic groupings for everyday use, like reading levels, IEP or HAL identified students, or be specific based on the unit of study. Perhaps you're having students complete a research project. If students are grouped by the country that they're researching, you can place students into groups based on that country. You can even color code for easier identification. For example, when I divide students into book groups, I tend to pick a color that represents the book cover or theme. In this case, if I have a group of students researching the United States, maybe I would pick red, white, or blue. Once you've named and changed the color of your group, select which students will be in that group. In this case, Daisy and Donald will be researching the United States. At the bottom, I select Add to Students. Repeat the process for all remaining groups. Not every student must be in a group, and some students, depending on the type of groups that you're putting together, might be in more than one. Once you've completed your group assignments, you can move back to the class dashboard to see your work. You can continue to view all students, or even click on the Groups drop-down again to view your dashboard by each group individually. If you decide to keep the dashboard the same, you can always drag and drop students to see groups organized by line instead of alphabetically. Now that I have my groups completed, if I want to share a link to just my group that's researching Jamaica, I can choose to share. Students must be actively using Hapara. So if I have a link, I can select which group to assign it to. Remember, creating groups allows you to interact with students in a new way.